On April the 16th last year, South Korea was confronted with these painful images. A passenger ferry full of schoolchildren sinking off the southern coast. The mobile phone footage that emerged over the succeeding days hurt still more. Those children caught between laughter and fear, obeying repeated instructions to stay put as the Sewol overturned, trapping them beneath the water. Park Eun-mi believes her daughter Da-yeon is still there, one of 9 victims whose bodies remained missing when the search was ended in November.
How can we go back to a normal life? We know where they are. How can we live without finding our kids and husbands? The government has to help us.
For the last few weeks, this has been a daily commute for Park and her husband, getting as close as they can to the presidential office, demanding that President Park Geun-hye keep her promise to return all victims to their families by raising the wreck. A year after a disaster which rocked this country, many of the families find themselves still fighting on, some to recover the remains of their loved ones, others to find answers. There have been criminal convictions for the captain who caused outrage by being one of the first to abandon the ship, for crew members and for the ferry's operators. But families accuse the government of obstructing efforts to get a fully independent investigation underway into lax safety enforcement before the disaster and failures in the emergency response after it.
Once our investigative team starts to work properly, we'll report to the public exactly what happened during the incident and after it. Perhaps it will be a burden for the current government. So I believe the government has a rather negative view on our investigative team revealing the facts.
Cameras were recently allowed onto the Sewol's near-twin sister ship, the Ohamana. The official government investigation found that the operator, Chonghaejin Marine, had routinely overloaded its vessels, not tied down vehicles, which slid across the Sewol's cargo deck during a sharp turn, causing the capsize. On Wednesday, family members were taken to the site of the sinking, marked by a yellow buoy. A year on from this tragedy, so much remains unresolved, not least the family's grief and regret, and their questions about how 304 of their loved ones were allowed to die. Harry Fawcett, Al Jazeera, Seoul.